Well, United's third and final change has been made with Dominic Lane being replaced by Sam Lockley. Lockley taking his place down that centre of the front three. So United going all guns blazing for this point, and Lockley immediately drives forward, blocked off though. Here's Musa. Luke Downs calls from the left. Downs plays it down the left. Valance just over the head of Kens. It flies across the face of goal. Driven in low by Harry Sawyer, but cleared by Morris. Volleyed away by Hart by Clark. Barnett to Downs. First time pass to Jamal Clark. They've got to be patient here. They've got to wait for their opportunity. The opportunities will come. They have to take them when they get them. And this could be an opportunity now with Sawyer. Just able to keep it in, but couldn't get any power behind that sliding cross. And that O'Neill Martin will lob it away. Flicked on by the boot of Hart. Knew he wasn't going to catch up to it. Doesn't even try. Out comes Bunn. Across to Kyle Barnett. Here's Valance. Looks for Lockley. Caught in a rock and a hard place. Eventually dispossessed, and there's a slide in by Valance, taking the ball from Tong. Well executed slide by the United man. Here's Haddo. Cutting in from the left. Musa. Now the chance for the cross from Luke Jones. And diverted off the right leg of Tomlinson for the Coventry United corner from the left side. Don't forget to join us tomorrow live from Kings Langley FC for live coverage of the FA Women's National League Southern Premier Division. Watford Ladies versus Coventry United Ladies kicks off at 3 o'clock right here on CUTV. Jones with the best of crosses. Doesn't beat the first man, but Dale can only find Downs with the clearance, and floated in by Downs, floated into the hands of McMillan. And there has been a goal at the Ricoh Arena. It's not good news for Sky Blues fans. Coventry 0, Oxford 1. Goal scored by centre-back Curtis Nelson. And that is offside. It was nodded on by Hart through for the on-rushing Tong. Down strolling through the centre circle. Cairns, he's got Harry Sawyer with him. Takes it around the defender, and the referee says free kick as Morris heads to the deck. May have clipped his heel. Quick apology from Cairns. And Quorn, unsurprisingly, taking their time with this free kick. They have the advantage in tow. Their best chance is probably to sit back and soak up the United pressure. There it goes from McMillan. Header into touch by Clark. He's frustrated with himself. Morris taking this throw in. There goes the throw from Morris. Hart holds off Sawyer. And a trip by Sawyer. Free kick Quorn on the left side of the box. The men's team return to action next Saturday with a trip to Romulus. Again, live commentary here on CUTV from 3 o'clock. It looks like Hart may well need some medical attention. Well, Hart is quite close to the touchline, so it's possible he could roll off the pitch and get the attention there, but precious seconds ticking away. Hart limps off the field. Quorn can get themselves a third, and it could well be game over. Well, they're currently down to 9 players with 1 sent off and 1 off injured. They're going to give it a go. And towards Tong at the far post, out of play for the corner. Sent behind by Clark. Hart's still not quite ready to come back on. Can Quorn kill it off with goal number 3. Headed away at the near post by Barnett. Lockley beaten to the seconds by Maslin Jones. Floated in straight to the hands of Brendan Bernhardt. Back on the field. It doesn't look right. Haddo turns away from O'Neill Martin. Beaten in the air by Ball and Morris. O'Neill Martin caught with the ball between his feet, and down goes Haddo. Free kick quickly taken. United will get a throw in from that wall. There's Harry Sawyer's pass is deflected out. He holds off Nathan Dale long enough to see it into touch. Musa lets that one roll for downs. Here's Ben Valance. Can Jones get it in? No, he can't. Goal kick. We've got about 13 minutes to go here at Filey Way. Score Quorn 2, Coventry United 1. Willing clears with the goal kick. Barnett's header. Jones briefly dispossessed by O'Neill. And Haddo barged to the ground by O'Neill. No free kick given. United conceded the throw, believing that it was their throw. Looks like Valance has got the final touch on that. Throwing just into United's half, thrown back into Quorn territory. Maslin Jones. And McMillan swings it away from his penalty area. Straight into touch. Well, the fans has punched it back onto the field of play. Well, who needs ball boys when you've got the fans? Here's Barnett. Rolls it across the United back line to his centre-back partner, Jamal Clark. Sawyer's free on the right. Clark with a cautious approach into Quorn territory. Lofts it to the left-hand side. Perfect lofted ball for Haddo. Tyler Haddo, and a fantastic save from McMillan, denying United the equaliser. Haddo has been in scintillating form recently, but McMillan would not be denied. Can United claim that equaliser from this corner from the left-hand side? No, straight into the hands of McMillan. Barely had to move for that one. Time is running out. Live coverage of Quorn versus Coventry United. Today's show is always sponsored by Current, building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business process. Head to current.it for more information. Haddo. Through ball for Luke Jones. Jones squares. Lockley. Blocked on the line by the defender. I think it was O'Neill that got there. Here's Downs. United with a second crack at it. Sawyer to Jones. Downs. Looking for Sawyer. Just bounces over the outstretched foot of Sawyer. And back with McMillan. McMillan punts it away. Here's Barnett. Hassled all the way by Hart, but back with Brendan Bunn. Jamal Clark. Clark wants options. Plays down the centre with Downs. Here's Valance. Here's Luke Downs. Flashes past Haddo, but Sawyer wasn't making the run. And out it goes for the goal kick. And it looks like Hart is going to struggle to continue here. He's down again. We've already had a stoppage for the number 10. It may well be the end of his afternoon. Of course, with all substitutes used, Quorn could well be down to 9 men, unless he can continue. Well, some latest scores from the MFL. Westfield lead Shepshed Dynamo by 2-0. Walsall Wood currently leading Coventry Spinks by 2-1. Latest score from Roster, I believe, in cup action. Hinkley 1, Roster 1 in that one. Well, we're going to get back underway once again with the goal kick. It looks like Hart is going to try and continue, but probably not the best idea. Getting his team in front of his body. Jones. Now Sawyer. Quorn down to 9 momentarily. Can United use that numerical advantage? No, they can't. Headed away by Callum Ball. Downs. Sawyer. Lofts it in over the head of Lockley. Out comes McMillan and claims it. Falling to the ground in the process. Wasting precious seconds as Hart is back on. He's still limping. Another clearance from McMillan, and Hart in his condition was never going to reach that. Is it better to have an injured player on than no player at all? Decision the Quorn have got to make. Here's Jamal Clark. Haddo. Clark continues the run. Haddo looking to return it to the skipper. Clark in and booted away by Bull. Jones shrugs off the challenge. Cross in by Luke Jones, lofted over by Morris. And a shot by Cairns, cannons off O'Neill. Side in by Gift Musa, Coventry United throw. Just inside their own half, and United have to make these chances count now. Just 6 minutes of normal time to go. Down goes Luke Jones, that's going to be a Coventry United free kick. Just in from the left, halfway into Quorn territory. United don't want to rush this. Oh, Downs is going to take it. Cairns heading into the area. And it goes towards Barnett. Towering header by Ball, but picked up on the right side by Clark. Looking for Barnett. Ball there first. Looking to sprint upfield. The former Derby striker, at the moment, his goal was the difference. Tongu scored the first goal. Into the area he goes, but overruns it. But it is a corner kick. Final touch coming off Valance. Perfect for Quorn. With precious seconds ticking away. 5 minutes to go to be exact. They're at the other end of the field. despite his injury, Hart is going to take this corner kick from the right. O'Neill offering an option short. Here is O'Neill. Hart receives the ball back. Going to set himself up with the effort. Hart looking to seal it. Stings the gloves of Bunn on the ground. Dropped to the ground by Bunn, and now Jamal Clark. Sawyer receives from Downs, back to Downs. Luke Downs. Quorn pushing everyone back. Flipped on by Lockley. Sawyer. Collision between Sawyer and Dale. Dale trips Sawyer as he falls to the ground. Referee says no foul. Sprinting away now, Tong. Barge in the back from Sawyer. A rather soft free kick to give away. But it is a free kick to Quorn. And the referee telling the Quorn players to get the ball, and Maslin and Jones telling the referee, if you want the ball so much, why don't you get it? There it goes from Maslin and Jones. Looking for Tong. Chested down by Clark. Back to Bunn between the sticks. Rolls it left, and Ben Valance on the ball. Sprinting into thin air. United have got to get themselves moving here. Valance. Offside given against Sam Lockley. He didn't have possession anyway. No doubt about it, he was interfering with play. Free kick cleared. On the head of Valance and back with Brendan Bunn. United have another chance to break. Booted to the ground, and Harry Sawyer. Musa holds off Morris. Sawyer ducks away from O'Neill Martin. Downs dragged to the ground, and referee says no foul, and an incensed Coventry United management team have to watch on as Quorn break forward with just 2 minutes of normal time to go. O'Neill Martin side to side with Clark. Clark wins that battle, and Bunn's going to get this upfield now. United have just 2 minutes to push on and get this equaliser. They've dominated the final 20 minutes of the second half, but they haven't made it count. Can they now? Here's Tyler Haddo pushing into the area, squares it. It's a chance to have a Coventry United to slide in, and he's crucially got the ball. Morris crucially getting onto the ball despite taking out Cairns. And sent out by O'Neill. Musa taken out on the edge of the area. And United have another free kick. Apologies for that, just had to go into the sun and get the ball and get this game started again. Well, it may well all come down to this. 1 minute on the clock. And Luke Jones sets his sights on Macmillan's net. Four Quorn players and Jamal Clark in the wall. This is Jones' moment. And he sends it over the crossbar. Has the point just fallen out of United's reach? One minute with the close. We are now into added time. We're not too sure how many minutes there will be, but that is offside against Hart. I hazard a guess we'll have at least 3 minutes due to the injuries to Hart. And a fair bit of time wasting from Quorn. Barnett squares it to Sawyer. Jones up the line. Here's Luke Jones. He's got Sawyer behind. Squares it for Downs. Downs looking for a sky blue shirt and finds one in Sawyer. In by Sawyer. Clark at the far post. Couldn't reach it. And Joe Cairns' effort deflected behind. I think it's Tomlinson who got the vital block at the near post. That could be the difference between 1 point and 3 for Quorn. Haddo sent it in. Header away by Morris. Everyone but Hart back for Quorn. Lofted away by Tomlinson. Into touch it goes for a throw. And Brendan Bunn is going to... he was going to take the throw. He's going to give it to Valance now. Bunn. Just about finds Barnett. Side steps away from Tong. Now Bunn will have 90 seconds of added time. Lofts it right for Sawyer. Great first touch from Sawyer. Turns away from Dale. Dale takes out Sawyer. Free kick given. Well, the referee's given advantage. United lose out. No O'Neill Martin. This is where Quorn want to be, as far away from their goal as possible. And they will have the throw deflected out of the... So meantime, we've got 2 minutes left. So we're on 47 now. Throw it straight to the feet of Valance. That's not what Quorn wanted. Luke Downs, a space on the right for Cairns, who got United back into this one. Can he have a say in United getting a point? Moosa's with him. He's to time that run. Cairns punts it to the left. Kept in by, was it? No, it wasn't kept in by Haddo. Sent over for the goal kick. And with about 90 seconds of normal time left, United may have one last chance. But they're going to have to get the ball sharpish, which is something that Macmillan's not doing at the moment. Well, the Rico, it's still Coventry City 0, Oxford United 1. That goal from Nelson, the difference between the two sides. And it is a former Coventry player in Callum Ball, although back in those days he was a striker, of course. He has scored the goal. There's the difference at the moment for Quorn. Despite being a centre-back, he has got himself on the score sheet today. Valance hooks it to the left. Haddo beaten in the air. He may get a second crack at it off the head of Nathan Dale. United have the throw. We are into the final minute of added time. Valance. Now Lockley holds off Dale. Luke Jones. Moosa's down line, tries to put it through the legs of Tomlinson. Doesn't quite make it to Lockley, down line as far as Valance. In by Valance. Balance's pass ball. Looking for Sawyer. Cleared by O'Neill. Seconds remaining at Farley Way. Moosa, surrounded by red shirts, still finds a way to get the ball over to Jones. Skips away from Tomlinson. Jones forced into the corner, plays it down line. Here's Gift Moosa. Moosa, and the referee has not given the free kick there, despite the Quorn man holding him. Bunn comes out and plays it short to Valance. United are in last chance saloon, and Valance gives it away cheaply and threaded through. This could be the killer blow for Quorn. Bunn slides in, and now Tong looking to make it free. Oh, he's only gone and done it. That's how you cap off a game, and it's the final piece of action here at Farley Way. The ultimate perfect conclusion for Quorn. For all of United's pressure and desire for that equalising goal in the closing minutes of the game, they couldn't find it. And despite the intervention of Bunn, Tong has found this second in spectacular style. And despite being down to 10 men for half of this fixture and being on the back foot for the closing half an hour, Quorn have earned themselves a well-fought 3 points. The final score here at Farley Way in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division, Quorn 3, Coventry United 1. Well, that's all from us here on CUTV. We are back tomorrow with a trip to Kings Langley FC. Watford ladies versus Coventry United ladies right here on CUTV from 3 o'clock. And the men's team are back next Saturday with a trip to Romulus. The highlights of today's game will be available on YouTube tonight. That's youtube.com/Coventry United TV. From everyone here at Fileway, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.